There are lots of vampires in anime. Some are good and some are bad. But today, we're going to talk about the 10 most badass vampires in anime. We start our countdown with Staz from Blood Lad at number 10. After running away from his home, Staz became the boss of the Eastern District of Demon World. By terrifying everyone, he makes them believe that he is a horrifying vampire who drinks human blood. But, in reality, he is otaku vampire that is obsessed with anime, manga, and games. Coming from the noble lineage of vampires, Staz is very powerful. He can easily maintain his territory without issue. He is also a big fan of Goku and Dragon Ball series, and even has a technique like Goku's Kamehameha called Imitation Kamehameha. Overall, Blood Lad is a very fun series to watch and enjoy. Number 9 on our list is Inner Mocha from Rosario to Vampire. She is by far the cutest vampire on our list, at least Outer Mocha. Even her bite is cute. Inner Mocha is the dark side of Outer Mocha, who is very kind, polite, and friendly towards others. She appears only after Sukune removes Mocha's rosary seal and transforms her into a super strong vampire. Powerful and very prideful, Inner Mocha is actually completely different from Outer Mocha. Inner Mocha possesses super strength, super speed, and abilities like telepathy, power punch, and power kick. If you like anime with a lot of fan service combined with comedy and romance, this show is for you. Next on our list is Crowley from Seraph of the End. Crowley is a cool and brave guy that thinks humans are livestock and really enjoys fighting and killing them. He is the 13th progenitor among vampires, but he hides his strength. He is actually equal to the 7th progenitor in strength. He wields an awesome first-class vampire sword that drinks his blood by piercing his hand with spikes and enhances the sword and his strength to use it. And I almost forgot to tell you that he is always accompanied by 2 ladies with big opai to serve him. Number 7 on our list is Ceres Victoria from Hellsing Ultimate. Ceres was a police officer that was sent to Cheddar Village, where a vampire disguised as a priest had taken control of the town and turned its inhabitants into ghouls. After almost getting killed by the vampire, Alucard saved and turned her into a vampire. Ceres' preferred weapon is the Harkonnen, a 120-pound, unloaded, 30mm single-shot breech-loader cannon that uses various types of shells that can pierce armored targets and destroy large groups of her enemies on land and in the air. Ceres has all the basic vampire abilities like superhuman strength, speed, endurance, and regeneration. After she becomes a true vampire, her severed left arm is restored as the same type of shadow matter that Alucard can manipulate, and all of her abilities skyrocketed.
ごきげんよう、ゼルマン・クロック。
Moving on to number 6, Zellman Clock from Black Blood Brothers. Zellman is an 800-year-old vampire, one of the oldest and most powerful in the series. He comes from a glorious bloodline of great warrior Asura, and therefore Zellman has a power called I Ignite, which enables him to create and control fire. Zellman is also one of the rulers of the Special Zone, a place where vampires and humans live together. A really good 12-episode show that tells the story of the two brothers trying to stop the Kulan children, a type of vampires that attack both humans and vampires. Number 5 on our list is Kaname from Vampire Knight. Kaname is a pure-blood vampire who is capable of controlling other vampires. Being over 10,000 years old, he is the head of the Kuran family, one of the 7 remaining pure-blood families. Like all the purebloods vampires, Kaname has immortality and the ability to heal from everything except serious wounds on the heart or head caused by anti-vampire weapons. With his power like telekinesis, erasing memories, and controlling multiple vampires, he is almost unbeatable. He is the class president of the Night class, an elite boarding school with 2 separate isolated classes. The day class, that is for humans, and the night class for vampires. Just don't expect a ton of action here. Vampire Knight is a love triangle anime with drama and romance. Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at number 4. After the death of his father, Dio was adopted by the Joestar family. Dio tried to earn the trust of the Joestar family through deceit, but soon he was caught by Jonathan Joestar. As his hunger for power was growing, Dio wears and activates the stone mask, transforming himself into a nearly unstoppable vampire. With supernatural abilities, Dio can regenerate his amputated body parts and reattach them. Also, he is able to freeze his own body parts and freeze anything he touches. One of the most popular anime shows with a ton of references in other anime series, and not only. Next at number 3 is D from Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. D is a half-breed child of a legendary vampire lord and a human mother. Being half vampire, half human, D has most of the vampire powers like regeneration and superhuman strength, but almost none of the weaknesses. He is assumed to be at least hundreds of years old, but the rumors say that he's close to 10,000 years of age. Having dozens of special abilities, his most powerful weapon is his left hand, a symbiotic entity living in D's hand that can absorb all 4 elements: fire, water, earth, and air. One of the best vampire anime movies with high production values and good action scenes. Moving to number 2, Rai from Noblesse, Awakening. They call him Noblesse, a dark-haired guy with bright red bloody eyes and with incredible strength. He is the most powerful vampire among all the vampires.
フランケンシュタイン。はい。
Rai awakens after 820 years of sleep and, in search of his faithful servant, Frankenstein, finds himself in an institution called the school. In order to know the new modern world, he becomes a student, but his peaceful everyday life quickly comes to an end.
ひざまずけ。
Rai is more than 2,000 years old, and with his abilities like mind control, telekinesis, there is no other vampire that can go against him, except maybe number 1 on our list. A really good 30 minutes OVA that deserves a full anime adaptation. I'm sure everyone was waiting for this. Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate at number 1. Alucard is the main protagonist and most powerful vampire of the Hellsing series, and not only. The plot of this fantastic anime series was based on the famous manga written by Kota Hirano. The action takes place around a secret organization called Hellsing, existing in the lands of the British Empire for more than a century. It was created in order to protect Britain from the undead and all sorts of evil forces. Alucard is using a pair of intimidating, high-powered, semi-automatic handguns. With powerful abilities like supernatural strength, speed, immortality, and his ultimate regeneration, it is almost impossible to kill him because he can regenerate even from a pool of blood. An amazing show that may turn some people off with its incredible amount of gored blood. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment with your favorite vampire in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.